Hello. Now today we're going to look at something called unitary method, which is going to be important for our work in financial maths. So what we want to do with the unitary method is find out how much one of something costs, and then multiply up to however many of the thing we want. Now let's put this in concrete terms by looking at an example. So if I have 6 bottles of Coke, so I have big 2-liter bottles of Coke, and 6 of those bottles cost €12. How much would 10 bottles cost? Well, I know that 6 bottles, and bottles of Coke, I'm going to call BC, bottles of Coke, are going to cost €12. If I want to know how much money 10 bottles of Coke is going to cost me, what I'm going to do is find out what 1 bottle of Coke is going to cost me. So I want to know what 1 bottle of Coke is in euro. The trick I'm going to use for unitary method, and it's very important for lots of different areas of maths, is that I'm going to divide a number by itself. So how would I go from 6 bottles of Coke to 1 bottle of Coke? I would divide by 6. I would divide by 6. So if I have 6 bottles of Coke and I divide 6 by 6, I would end up with 1 bottle of Coke. 6 goes into 6 once. This is the key thing for so much of what we're going to do in this chapter in financial maths. 6 divided by 6 is 1. We're all happy with that. Now, if I do something to one side of an equation, I have to do it to the other to keep everything balanced. So if I divide 6 by 6, I have to divide 12 by 6. And what am I going to end up with? I'm going to end up with €2. 6 goes into 12 2 times. So and I can also do this on my calculator, 12 divided by 6. So I now know that 1 bottle of Coke costs me €2. And now that I know what 1 bottle of Coke costs me, I'm able to go and find out what 10 bottles of Coke is going to cost me, because it's going to cost 10 times as much, because I am going to multiply both sides by 10. And I have to do that to both sides to keep everything balanced. So 1 bottle of Coke multiplied by 10, I have 10 bottles of Coke is going to cost me 2 by 10 is €20. And I can do that on my calculator if I'm unsure. So 10 bottles of Coke would cost me €20. Now this is called the unitary method, unitary for unit or 1, because I find out what 1 of something costs me, what 1 bottle of Coke costs me, and then I find out how much 10 bottles of Coke is going to cost me. So time and again, when we're doing the questions in this chapter, we're going to know that, say, 6 of something costs €12, then we find out what 1 of something costs, and then we find out how much 10 of something costs. So we're going to find out what 1 of something costs over and over and over again. So it could be 1%, or it could be €1, or it could be 1 bottle of Coke. We're going to find out what 1 of something costs and then multiply up to however many things we want. And this is the idea that we're going to keep coming back to in this chapter. So that is the unitary method.